inequalities. These. And then we are going to, I'm going to see if we can think about this. Let's look at the difference in this at the Torah. What if I said the absolute value of x is greater than 3, and let's change it and say the absolute value of x is less than 3. First of all, let's just make a little list of what numbers would make this true without even doing any math on this. The absolute value of what numbers would be greater than 3? For example, would 4 work? The absolute value of 4 is 4, so it would be greater than 3. Would 2 work? No, it's the absolute value of 2. No. Would negative 2 work? The absolute value of negative 2 is positive 2. So, would negative 4 work? Would 6 work? Would negative 6 work? Would 3 work? No, because it's not equal, or negative 3. So, if I were actually graphing this, what would it look like? Any number that starts at 3 and is less than it, correct, would work. Wait, I'm sorry, negative 3. I should go negative. I should have done it. Why did I do it that way? Any number less than negative 3 would work, right? And any number that is greater than 3 would work, right? Now, what about the other way around? Absolute value of x has to be less than 3. Would negative 4 work? No. Would negative 3 work? No. Would negative 2 work? Absolute value of negative 2 is positive 2, yes. Would 1 work? Negative 1? Positive 1, negative 1, positive 2, positive 3. So what would the graph of this one look like? Any number that is between the 3's, right? Any number that's between the 3's would be an answer. Nothing bigger or less than those. Now, when have we seen these things before? Huh? Exactly, and that's the big thing to think about with inequalities. If it is greater than, write this down because this is the big thing. If it's a greater than 1, it is or. It's an or 1. In other words, if you see the greater than sign, when you graph it, it's going to have things shooting in opposite directions. If you have the less than sign, it is going to be an and problem. In other words, they're going to come to the middle. Greater than is or, less than is and. And please write that down because, to be quite honest with you, I can't remember it myself without actually thinking about it. So let's look at an actual one here. That was just kind of a teaser. How about the negative 2 times the absolute value of x is less than negative 6. So many things are going to go on here. That, first of all, is that going to be an and or an or problem? So far, you're batting 0. The correct answer is you don't know yet because you haven't solved it for the absolute value, because the signs can change in absolute value or inequalities based on what you do with the letter. For example, this one here. Notice that this is negative. Yes? I'm going to make sure that when we do this, we do it. Yes, we do. Okay? when, to get rid of this -2, you have to divide by a negative. And inequalities, when you divide or multiply by negatives, the sign has to change. So this actually ends up being the absolute value of x is greater than +3. Which means, you know for sure this is going to happen. Okay? You know for sure that you're going to have circles at 3, -3, and +3. The question is it going to shoot off in opposite directions or is it going together? Which you look at your notes and we said a greater than one is a OR problem, so it's going to be this way. Because it's the numbers that get bigger that you're looking for. That's exciting, isn't it? Let's do a super duper hard one. In the world of super duper hard math. Ready? Absolute value of g minus 46 is less than or equal to 3. Somebody asked me about this not very long ago. How do I solve that? Dost thou remember? Step number 1 was always to isolate the absolute value. But that's already done. The absolute value is already by itself. But now I've got that goofy stuff inside the absolute value, Gary, which I have to.
Don't you figure out which one is smaller?
Which one's what?
Which number is smaller than G?
Oh, well, yes, that's why we would solve it. How do I solve this, though? Eli? Negative. Not yet. Eventually will, yes, but you have to think of something first. Somebody just asked me about solving one of these problems like 2 years ago. Maybe you think. In order to solve this, after you isolate this thing, in order to solve an absolute value problem, you have to write 2 equations. One of them is when it's positive, and the other one is when it's negative. You're going to get 2 different answers, and that's where your starting and ending points are going to be. This is a less than one, so it's going to be and, so you're going to color in between whatever you get your answers to be. Okay, so I do add 46. So I get 49. G has to be less than or equal to 49. This one over here, same thing. I add 46 to that. I get what? 43. G has to be less than or equal to 43. Wait, do I have to change that?
No.
Wait, I might have to change this. Hold on a second. Yes. Can you rewind that for me for just a second? Can we rewind that? Make some sort of a rewinding noise. It's kind of right, but it's actually kind of wrong. Scratch this. People looking on the thing here. Scratch this. Here would be the better way to solve this. All right, we know this is an and problem, right?
No.
Yes, less than and or, that's why you write the notes. Look at your notes. You just wrote it down. Is it or or and? Look at your notes. Okay, it's and. So, how do we do this? Remember I said you make one negative, one positive. So actually the best way probably to do this is this. This can be negative, this can be positive, and you put the and thing in the middle. That's the way and problems work. Remember that whole and thing? And then what do you do to solve this? We're going to get the same numbers, it's just that we got to make sure we put the right thing on the right side. Add 46 to everything. So you do get 49 and you do get 43. I got the right numbers, but I had the inequalities kind of backwards. So when you graph it, it looks like this. Here at 49, here at 43, close circle, closed circle, and Calvin just confirmed it was an and problem, right? Oh, it was an and problem because we did that. Does that make any sense? I sense by your, let's do another one. Let's do an or problem. Because the or problem is going to get a little goofy here. Write down this or problem. You've got absolute value of x plus 12 is greater than Kelvin is and or 18. Now, here's what you have to think about here. Again, you are going to write the two equations with this, okay? But with the original positive one, it's going to be x plus 12 is greater than 18. But with the negative one, it's actually going to flip the sign. X plus 12 has to be less than 18. Okay, and that's going to be, negative 18. Because one you make the positive, one you make the negative. But if it's an or problem, you're going to have to write two separate equations. And remember when we did the thing, you know, if you're here at negative 18, and x has to be that, you know it's an or problem, so it has to shoot off this way, so it has to be less than. It has to go less than that. So when you solve this, you get, what, 6 for this? You actually get a 6, and this one you get a negative 30. So the numbers are negative 30 on the far left side and positive 6 on the right side. Open circle or closed circles? Opens going in opposite directions. Does that make any sense? Say no.
No.
Okay. Just remember, and this is why you have notes, people, if it's an or problem, when you get to the minus one, you're going to have to flip the sign to the other side. When it's the regular positive one, the sign stays the same. If it's an and problem, what we should do is go to the computer lab and do this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's open today.
Yeah, it is.
You run.
Wait, is it Thursday that it's open? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stone told us you
Yeah.
run.
You run the show.
Yeah.
Wait, why not? Wait, is Thursday open?
Maybe.
No.
I went the 9 in there.
Can I go look?
You go look, but I gotta make.
Okay. Use brute force now.
Yes.
Well, or maybe what we should do.
Do it on the board.
Holy smoke, how bad is that?
That is.
And you call us one by one.
No, Jake.
Jake,
Jake, no.
Nick, turn the light off in the front room there.
Yeah.
What would that be? Absolute value of c minus 3.
Yeah.
You can't make it any bigger.
I can see it. Calvin's in the front row.
Alright, Calvin present.
Yes.
What would be the first thing you'd have to do to figure this answer out?
Figure out if it's an and or.
Alright, well, is it an and or an or?
It is an and.
It is. Okay, so it's gonna look like this one here.
Oh, yeah, here.
Today.
There's some picture in there.
Let's roll them to
Just some.
Great. Alright, so then Savannah Baker, you'd have to do what? You would. Well, actually, listen, people. if I can make this bigger, wait, bigger, hold on.
Go. And then
Okay. You do not split it into two equations until after you have isolated this. So the first thing you do before you do anything, you have to look and see if it's an and or or, but you would add 3. You don't have to do it to both sides, you just add 3 to 6. So you've got absolute value of c is less than or equal to 9, correct? And then you're going to have, what? One side's going to be negative 9, right?
Yeah.
What sign's going to go next? Rule, go up there and click what sign goes next.
Yeah.
Go, Michael! You will either cheer or
Oh, yeah.
groan if you put the wrong one.
Alright.
Bro, if it's or, the signs have to change.
There you go. That's the other one. Oh, here it is. You like, give that to some roll.
If he doesn't get it right, he goes.
It's an and.
Rule which one? You've got your choice. The greater than, the less than, the greater than, equal to, the less than, equal to, the equal to, the and, the or.
Jake. Hey, you.
Let's go, Michael. You come.
Oh.
It's
really like
choose, don't.
It's really like a 50%.
Choose wisely, sir.
Give it 20 first. I'm
I'm
Alright, who thinks they know?
Not me.
Torah, go up there.
Alright,
Torque.
There's drones.
Why don't you like that? I agree with that.
What's wrong with that?
And then C.
Then what, F?
And then it goes still here.
Do it again. And then what, F?
And then put a positive 9.
Alright. Now here's, wait. Let's see if people are willing to stand up. If you think Evan is wrong, stand up.
Sit down.
No, I think he's
Alright.
I say
Now, unless it's for not putting spaces between things, but if it's like. Alright.
no.
Who's up here? Kelsey. I can tell you've been in the room.
Yeah, Kelsey.
Kelsey.
I've been with you, Kelsey.
Kelsey, give me your thought and process for this. First of all, is it an and or an or? Huh? Or. So what's gonna happen?
You're gonna make 2 separate equations.
Correct?
Then you're gonna have your positive 7 and you're gonna have your negative 7 and the sign is gonna switch.
For the negative stuff.
I'm confused.
So,
You're gonna add to both sides.
I don't think you can't write on there, can you? How can we write up there?
Well, you could.
With markers.
Hold on.
No, with
The Mimeo thing is right there.
Yeah, right there.
Alright. So Kelsey, let's say,
The Mimeo
Yeah,
tools
this
already
thing.
are there.
write up there what you would do. Let me get a little basic. Let's make it bigger.
Yeah. Go,
Alright.
Kelsey.
Go
Write up there,
crazy,
Kelsey, what
Kelsey.
you would do. Kelsey says,
You have your 2 separate equations.
you have y minus 2 is 7, and y minus 2.
Not yet.
That was counting. No, because
So it's
No,
not.
it was
you got 9 and
Negative 5.
negative 5. So, go back to this.
Good job, Kelsey.
We have to do it in the or form. So at y is What? Sign going next?
It was
We need to go back and look. Less than -5? Is that what it was? Yeah. You go push the less than.
And
-5? 4. Sorry. Y. Where's Y? Is greater than? Then what?
9.
No.
seven.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Alright,
Moment of truth.
is it gonna work?
I think we have
Yeah.
Yeah! We're geniuses.
Yeah. Just see if you can write on there.
Alright, genius Kutendorf.
There goes that one back to No, we did. Coach, you can do this.
Alright, Kutendorf. Solve that one.
Bruh.
T minus
Jay. Why did I forget the first step? Hey!
Don't listen to them.
You already failed.
Ah!
You just rewrote it, man. Yeah, wait.
Wait, is that a negative?
No, I'm making the negative.
What's a little dot in front of the one?
What is that?
Okay, I'm good with that.
No.
Oh!
Jay,
Hey!
you're doing it wrong.
You gotta get rid of it.
Wait, Jay, no, you keep doing it. We'll make them put their money where their mouth is if they say you're. Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're saying T is greater than or equal to 10.
Yeah.
T, push the number there.
Greater than.
Yes, check.
And then is it or and?
Jake.
Or?
Put the or. And then T is what?
Less. Or, no. Yeah. It's less than.
Yep, or what?
To 8, right? Yeah, 8.
Alright. Ryan, are you gonna stand up and say it's wrong?
No. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, hit the submit. Submit.
Yeah, Jay, he's brilliant.
Grace.
Jake and DJ got it.
All of us have to do this at least once. Right.
I'm gonna be the one that gets
Actually, this is
Alright. Davenberg. B. -7 is greater than or equal to 1. And the other equation is B -7 less than or equal to -1. Plus 7 plus 7 we've got 10 minutes. B, push the button. What is it? What number? 8 or 6?
8.
8. Then what? 4?
Yeah.
My name is E. My name is.
What number? 7? 6?
6.
My name is.
Alright, okay, submit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 4 for 4.
4.
This one's gonna take somebody really.
I wanna try it.
Hey, Eli.
No,
I wanna try it.
Way better than up there.
Dang it, don't have Calvin try it.
Yeah,
Somebody different.
Calvin.
No,
Eli.
they come to
Eli.
Come on, be cool.
Christian.
I'll do it.
Gary.
Ronnie.
Yeah, Gary, this is
Gary.
It's a testament to who you are when you tell yourself that you're smart.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, it's the second best time.
But I didn't say that.
So I have to go.
See, Gary volunteers himself.
Gary.
Whoa.
Gary.
Yeah, what did you do? Gary, what did you do?
Why did you do
Gary? It's always funny.
Gary.
You might just be able to write on the website. You have the menu tools right next to it.
Honey.
You could
Whoa,
just say
what?
something.
You think I can? I don't think I can.
Maybe.
No.
No, you have to do like this. The picture thing. You have to go.
What's my
Let's
sign?
just write out negative absolute value of
Sign?
Q.
Oh, what's your sign?
It's not easy to do.
Yeah, what's the note?
It's at a 9.
My name
I
is
think you. Oh, Gary, you're daring.
Oh, he's
Gary,
daring.
what?
Gary.
Daring.
Look at that knife.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, Gary. Hey, Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Gary's one of them.
What is
He's
that?
smart.
It's a Q. That's
So that's the answer.
What's a Q? I got it. So what do you get?
Yeah.
Gary, let that mark in the
That's
rain.
the answer. Oh, you mind. Plus or minus 7.
Wait, what is that?
It's a plus or minus.
Only in like high school.
What's on your screen?
Oh.
It kind of looks like
I bet.
Tom.
So what did you answer?
Yeah.
Is it and or?
Oh, plus 7 to negative 7. It's an and.
It is. No, it isn't.
Is it and or is it or?
It's an and negative 7.
It is an gas.
Well, that's good. So Q is what?
Cross.
Gary, it's an R.
No,
Did you change the time so it's
Right now, less than 3 than Gary.
Go back to the screen.
That's what I saw.
You can decide.
He was like,
Which one, what sign goes
yeah.
Greater than.
Look at it.
Just do it there.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to.
Just
Do
do
what
it.
you feel.
Gary, you volunteered.
Do what you do and do it well.
Just
Greater than.
Ah!
Let's see.
Greater than is 4.
Right
Yeah.
now, what's the answer?
Negative 7.
Yeah. What do I write for this? What do I put down?
Oh,
Calvin.
Oh,
Calvin's
Calvin
right.
is.
Money is yeah.
Somebody, Gary's struggling here.
Oh, Eli.
Wait, that's your song.
Oh,
I'm trying
How
to.
do I do it right
Negative 7.
all people plus.
now? Think, Gary, think.
Negative 7.
Yeah.
Negative 7.
Everybody's
Think what you feel,
Gary,
Gary.
you got this, man. I believe in you.
Somehow we gotta get rid of the absolute value signs. I don't know why the absolute value signs keep showing up here.
Feel what you think.
I don't know how to.
How you feel what you think or think.
Do what you do, man.
Oh.
Gary, add a 0 or something. That usually solves things.
Just
add
add
a
a
zero.
Save it. Save it.
What? Gary, just add
No,
a-
wait,
Fix what's
no,
going on. Oh.
Yeah. Save it.
Wait, Gary is working.
Oh.
Oh.
Gary, I can tell you for sure you can't have the letter on the right side of the equation.
Gary, just subtract the that.
I don't know why you switched.
Subtract the letter.
Gary, set something around.
You have to have that on the other side.
I'm pretty sure I don't have. Oh, wait, I say something used to be my favorite.
Then Q would be negative.
Gary, it's start Gary.
It's
Nobody would want
You got this, Gary. I believe.
Nobody would want to do it.
Yeah.
That used to be like favorite.
Everyone's
Yesterday.
I would sing it.
Alright, so is that an and or an or, sir?
That's an order. I'll buy it.
This is an or. So and wish to sign.
You've never seen this.
Jace, you know where you go, right?
I see right now. Second one.
No, I didn't see any.
Yes, and
you-
then, oh my gosh. Yeah. The third one.
What number?
-7.
-7.
Why did they just sing that?
Or
Oh, it sounds like that.
Okay. Come on, Gary.
Alright,
Gary.
we do have a, stand up if you think Gary is wrong.
I'm sorry. I said I believe in you.
No, Gary, you know what? I believe in you.
I know.
I
know. Gary.
Come on, Gary.
She don't want to get up.
Gary.
Oh!
I believe in Gary. Gary, I knew you got it.
Gary, I believe in you.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it. Yes.
Eli, you. Gary, I believe in you.
Gary, good thing you know right there.
Come on, Spaniel.
Go, Sam.
Let's go, Spain.
Hi, Sam.
Calvin.
17.
That's what you
No way.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I like this one.
I like these my notes.
I can sing whatever song
First of all, is it and or?
It's
What other songs do I know?
And.
So,
you know a lot of that.
with the and,
Not
You know a lot.
I
with
know
the
about
and, put the W plus 1 in the middle, the -18 on one side and the +18 on the other. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. W
Please
plus 1 in the middle, -18 on the left,
No, I want to.
+18 on the right. And the less than sign for both.
I did it.
And then just over W.
I should try.
Yeah.
Cartilage?
Almost that. Oh, the year.
Wait, Sammy, did you get your cartilage? Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude, did it hurt?
Not really.
I want my
I
cartilage.
don't probably.
Let's see, check those. -19.
I don't remember.
I just, that would hurt so bad.
What sign?
What hurts?
Oh, your nose.
What sign?
You want your nose pierced?
17, right?
What if you get your own?
Is that right?
I don't remember.
We'll get pierced.
Wait, what I did.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
submit.
Submit.
Yeah.
You're.
Let's leave it all on the line for Luke.
And you have to be awake.
What else can you get pierced?
Nah.
I know.
We need to do this out here for me?
You can get hair.
Oh, you can wrap it here.
Ew.
Yeah, what?
This is like, you can get like the top of the skin. Eyebrow pierced.
Alright, Lex, what do you guys do first?
The side. Your eyebrow.
Oh,
What's wrong with Lex?
What?
Go ahead.
hey, what's up?
Subtract 5, subtract 5, you get absolute value of B.
Yeah, people tell me that.
And or.
What?
No.
What? You got something? Probably not. Alright, so what?
Oh, it's the tab still.
So,
wait,
what isn't there? There has to be another number.
What's up?
Isn't there a negative?
Hey, 8th grade, look up there, because this is where Gary received this struggle with this too. It's just an OR problem. So all you have are D is greater than or equal to 9, that's 1. And then D is flip the sign less than or equal to the negative of that.
Yeah.
So you get
You
right.
gotta get negative 14. So, write negative 14 down.
Why is it?
There's no negative 4 times.
Why not?
Just write down D is greater than or equal to 9. And then D is flip the sign, and then opposite of 9 is negative 9.
Oh.
And it's OR.
Would this mean equal to?
Yes. And it's OR. Yeah, between them.
Yeah.
So here we go, let's see.
Hey,
Oops, which one would we do? Greater than or equal to 9?
Greater than.
It's broken.
Oh, come on, Alexa.
He's doing it for you.
He's doing it for you.